Hello everyone, it's Dale here with trade ideas, setups and chart analysis. Today is 26th of August 2018, so let's get to it. Let's start with swing trade ideas and let's start with Australian dollar Swiss franc. There is a new swing level which I like to trade. The level is based on volume accumulation setup, and right there you can see the setup. You can see volume accumulated in sideways price action, and afterward you can see that there was a start of very strong selling activity. This indicates that those volumes created within this sideways price action were volumes of strong sellers who were accumulating their positions there, and afterwards they were pushing the price lower from this area. And I think that when the price makes it back, those sellers will be defending their positions and they will push the price lower again. There's also another confirmation of this level, and the confirmation is a yearly point of control. If I use a cumulative profile for the whole year, you can see that those volumes, the heaviest volumes of the year, are exactly at our short level. This means that this level is very significant even from the yearly point of view. So the yearly point of control right there is another confirmation of the level I'll be going short from. Let's have a look at the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, where there's another swing short level which I like to trade. It's right there at 67.94, and it is based on volume accumulation setup. The same setup as the previous level I showed you on the Australian dollar Swiss franc. This time the rotation is right there. This is the rotation, and those are the heavy volumes accumulated within the rotation. If you look closely, you will see that the heaviest volumes of this rotation are right there. This is the place where most of the volumes got accumulated. This is the point of control, and from this place, strong selling activity started. This is a sign of strong sellers accumulating their positions there and afterwards pushing the price lower. So when there is a pullback to this level, I'll go short because I think that those sellers will be defending their selling positions and they'll push the price lower. Let's go into the British pound US dollar, where there's another swing short which I like to take. The short level is right there, it's at 31.18, and the short level is based on volume accumulation setup. It's based on those heavy volumes which got accumulated in this sideways price action. After this volume accumulation, you can see that there was a really strong, really aggressive sell-off, and I think that if the price makes it back to this level, those sellers will be defending their positions and they'll push the price lower. There is also another confirmation of this level, and the confirmation is support becoming a resistance setup. You can see that in the past the price reacted to this level several times. Also in this area you can see very strong reaction to this level, which means that this level was a very strong support zone. When the price went past it, the level became a resistance zone. So not only we have the volume setup, but we also have the support becoming a resistance setup. I usually don't really like trading the pound, but when I see confluence of setups like this, then I'll happily take the trade. Let's now have a look at the intraday trade ideas, and let's have a look at the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, where there is a long level which I like to take. The long level is right there. It's at 95.22, and it's based on those heavy volumes, on this heavy volume cluster which got created within this strong buying activity. This is basically the trend setup, although it also looks a little bit as a volume accumulation setup. It doesn't really matter how we call it. The thing that matters is this strong volume cluster created before start of strong buying activity. This indicates that those volumes were volumes of strong buyers who are pushing the price upwards, adding to their buying positions there in this sideways price action area, and then continuing the strong buying activity and pushing the price upwards. So when the price makes it back to this area again, I think that those buyers will be defending their positions and they'll push the price upwards again. So this is definitely strong level to go long from. Let's now have a look at the Australian dollar Japanese yen. There's another intraday trade which I like to take. It's also a long trade, and actually it's pretty similar to the previous trade level which I showed you. The long level is right there at 81.08, and it is based on the volume cluster which got created in strong uptrend. Such a volume cluster indicates strong buyers adding to their positions there in this sideways price action area and afterwards pushing the price even higher. So I think that when the price makes it back to this level, those buyers will be defending their positions and they'll start aggressive buying activity and they'll push the price upwards from this area again. There's also one more thing which confirms this long level, and it is the weekly point of control. Let me just draw the profile for the whole week. Alright, here it is. This is the profile of the whole week, and you can see that the heaviest volumes of this week, the point of control of the whole week, is right there at our long level. This is another confirmation of the long level we have. So I think that this is definitely a strong level to go long from. When the price makes it back, I'll enter my long position, and I think that the buyers who are pushing the price upwards will defend their positions and push the price upwards again. Let's now have a look at the ES, which is a futures for Standard & Poor's 500, the American stock index, and there is a strong level to go long from. Again, it is an intraday level. The level is right there at 2865.50. And I think that this level is strong because of those massive volumes accumulated right there before the start of this strong buying activity that took place on Friday. You can also see that there was a rejection of this area, which means that this was a strong resistance zone. When the price went past it, it became strong support zone. So you have volume setup in this level, you have resistance, which became support. And another confirmation of the level, the third confirmation of this level, is the weekly profile. This level is also pretty strong on the weekly profile. It isn't the point of control. The point of control of the week is right there, but it is still visible from the weekly profile. It is still very strong level from the weekly point of view. This is the level, and when the price makes a pullback to this level again, I think that the buyers who pushed the price through this resistance, the buyers who made those heavy volumes and also those heavy volumes will be defending their buying positions, and they'll start defending their positions and they'll push the price upwards from this area again. So this is another intraday level which I like to trade. And with that being said, I think that I've covered all the trade ideas that I wanted to share with you for this week. I hope you liked the video. I hope you like the ideas. I hope you like my setups and the chart analysis with the volume profile. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next weekly analysis. And until then, happy trading!